Alright, we're back with a fan favorite. This is an updated Golgari Obliterator deck for Standard. Um, I think I'm just going to play best one. It's kind of a sideboard, but this isn't a real sideboard. So if you want a starting point for best of 3, I'll throw this in the description with the deck. The deck list is always in the description. But yeah, we've got Herd Heirloom, which is a 2-mana sort of ramp artifact for creatures. And then you can start tapping it to give creatures that have 4 power or greater trample, and when they hit, you get to draw cards. So some matchups, Obliterator just doesn't do that much, just sort of big. But this does give you the opportunity to both cast it earlier, as well as draw cards off of it. So maybe you get a hit in, it draws a card, your opponent sweepers you, but you at least get some value. Same can be true for Obstinate Baloth. Both of these are cards that can be really powerful versus decks like Pixies, or in the case of Obliterator, decks like Mice. But the Heirloom can help in other places. Trying some of their spicy things. We've got a Scavenger Regent as another 4 you can curve into, and then like a utility sweeper. The Ferox is pretty nice with Trample. You can get Trample, Death Touch, Haste, Ward, and draw cards with the Heirloom. And then you have Sentinel as well, which you can just curve this into Sentinel, activate the map. If it gets a counter, now it has 4 power. And then we've got Surrak as well. So a bunch of new cards we're trying out in the old Obliterator shell. Let's get into the games. Alright, we go first. This hand seems fun. Let's get ourselves a swamp. And then we can play Heirloom. Maybe curve into Dreadknight plus draw card. Okay, well, the Dreadknight doesn't get answered. We have Bushwhack to fight to get our Anoint back. Otherwise, I have that as well. I will draw a card. I know the punish here, so I'm just gonna play my guy. Yeah, this deck's interesting because like Dreadknight plays a pretty good 4-drop, and so does Sentinel. So you end up having a 2-drop that can curve well with the Heirloom, and a 3-drop that can curve well. So it's just very good at using this card. Maybe I should just have 4 of these in my deck. You don't necessarily want to draw 2, but it might just be so good that it's worth doing. Okay. Well, that cut down didn't accomplish much for the opponent. Let's play this thing. Then we can just cut down their bat. Honestly, I could just take the hit. I don't want them to leave up mana, though. I want them to deploy a threat so I can Bushwhack Obliterator them. I wonder if there's any, like, equipment. I want to go overboard. Okay, I think we won the game. Not bad. And if we're worried about them just like playing removal spell on Obliterator, we can hit them with the Cottage and then draw a card. So, yeah, easy game, easy life, nice. GG. Well, I'm gonna hope my opponent plays Hopeless Nightmare, and I guess keep this. Can't get a Forest, which is kind of awkward, but I thought about having a Forest in the deck just because, like, it's not that big of a deal. Because you do end up with extra black sources from the Heirloom, and you don't always have to play Obliterator on curve. So they're planning on removal. I don't have another removal spell, but I was going to say they might respect it, but this obviously is respecting it and pressuring me, so that's kind of terrifying. Maybe the Baloths can help. Do need to erase them, though. Like, I kind of don't want these to die. So blocking's a bit awkward. So rage means I trade. It's not great. Could have, yeah. That's 2 1-mana spells, that just sucks, but what can you do? Opponent is playing red cards in the current year, and sometimes you should get murdered. Yeah. Oh, what do we need? We need to draw Obliterator. Surrak. Just fight here while they're tapped out. Hope to draw land. I can't double spell with the Bushwhack anyway. But I think the Forge is just going to do us in. We just didn't really have any reprieve. I wonder what would have happened if I didn't block. Really? There's all gas, 3 lands. First 3 land drops. Uh-oh. Rage again. Yeah. Can we block this next turn? I mean, sure. Just dying this turn, yeah. 2. Yeah. This bounces a turn. Oh, why not? Okay. GG. Opponent goes first. I'm gonna keep this hand. It's definitely awkward in some ways, but it's probably fine. No Hardfire Hero. That thing. Okay. Maybe the Obliterator part of my deck can do some work in this matchup. I don't know exactly what they're playing. I assume it's just like green, white, or life gain or something like that. Probably mono white, right? Oh, black white, sure. Okay, so they're life gain, probably bats. Yeah. What are the odds they have a way to protect their creature? This Scavenger Regent might end up being good. So they raise the past pile, which is kind of scary. Alright, so I lose my Regent, I play my Sentinel, and then I've got a bunch of 4-drops. Let me keep Regent, I'm just going to kill both their things. Okay. Fine with that, I think. So they have raised the past. It's pretty annoying, but whatever. I really want a 4th land, please. Okay. Rabbit. Land. Sure, I've had it. It's a tricky one. I don't know how much I value the Obliterator fight. If they end up doing like raise the pass stuff, maybe, but just map. I think I'm just gonna add to the board. I'm not sure if this is correct or not. Just gonna beat him up with Sentinels and start casting 4-drops is my plan. Like, I can keep the fight spell, maybe sandbag it for the Obliterator, or just pop the bat, but I don't think I necessarily need the extra 4-drop. Okay, well, that's kind of scary. Actually, under a good amount of pressure. Taking 3. I didn't attack. Well, that's probably a mistake. Okay. In that case, I think I want to kill this. Anoint. Yeah, sure. So I don't think they have raised. It's possible they were sandbagging, but just holding it. I don't even know what sandbagging means, to be honest. I know it's like baseball, but I feel like I use it wrong. They're holding. I guess that's what it means, right? Holding. Okay. You're chumping? Pile on. Doesn't really matter to me. Yeah. I topped something. That sucks. I lost. Fuck. That means it's just raise the pass? So what can I do about it? I can't do anything. I just die. I just have to hope it's not. It's unfortunate this isn't Anoint. Okay. I just shit my pants. Alright, yeah. Kill this. I'd like to not take damage. Topping that is so insane. Like, I don't know why you would top that over just binning it. The only way they're just playing towards raise the past, right? I can't really see it any other way. It's crazy how much life they've gained. Well, piss off. What is this shit? So now they drew raise the pass? So they just like, okay. Ugh. What the fuck am I supposed to do? One, two, yeah, I'm just dead. Well, that's unfortunate. Well, maybe I'm wrong. With the cat on top. Maybe the cat on top is right from their perspective because they should always chump with it. It's a redraw anyway. Could be greedy not to keep. I'm taking 1, 2, so 4. I mean, it's 1 million damage. It's literally fucking like 30 damage or some stupid shit. Okay. Here we go. We have died. Yeah. Alright, opponent goes first. Sure. This hand's so bad, right? Let's pretend that people play mice in this format. This is probably 1 to 5. I'm gonna do this actually and just hope that they have Hopeless Nightmare. Because I'm feel pretty disadvantaged mold to 5 anyway. And like a lot of decks are just gonna be able to kill an Obliterator. Mono white shit pile, sure. We're probably dead. Deck's not really that well configured against this. So what, they're gonna play the white company and try to hit a bunch of value stuff. Could just be Ugin. Playing this over Hedron Archive is interesting. Maybe both. I assume this is just like mono white Ugin, which we're never beating. I don't think we're beating any artifact deck realistically. Sure. Maybe with the Obliterator we could have. But this, what my opponent's doing isn't that popular, so. We could still draw an Obliterator, maybe. I kind of need to leave this Solomon play, but... Oh, yeah, sure. This is turn 4. Turn 4 on the play. Yeah, I don't think I'm beating Blood-Red Elf Cascade 5 every turn. On turn 4 with my mid-range deck when I mull to 5. I can pretend that I have a chance. I don't. I'm a big fat 0% right now. We'll click the buttons. Maybe the viewers at home don't know. Could let them do an Ugin and then scoop it up. Yeah, scry away. You certainly don't need cards anymore. Yep, yep, yep. Yeah. Sure. If I win this game, it will be a miracle. Yeah. I mean, Solomon your deck when people are just killing you on turn 3 with mice is interesting, but Solomon's sweet, so respect there. Alright, you add this to your hand. I mean, even if I draw an Obliterator, what the hell does it do? Yeah, we can head out. All right, let's get one more. Let's get one more. Hopefully we can maybe play against a mouse deck or something. I think that's where we want to be if we're playing with Obliterator. Even the Pixie deck, we got a bunch of Baloths, so let's see. All right. Well, hopefully my opponent's playing creatures because we've got the stuff to beat them. Maybe. Oh, god damn it. Not that thing. Anything but this thing. This is like the antithesis of a creature. This is just 3 Ancestral Recalls. Ooh, dragons. Yeah. Uh-huh. Okay. Well, that's kind of a creature. More damage over time? Or is that not even true? What's the thing I would want to kill next turn? And how are they dealing with this? I think this is more damage. Oh, they've got black in their deck. Shit. Okay. Well, we will see. Kind of hoping they were just like a red-green deck, and then Obliterator could just sort of cross the finish line. But they might. So what? We're at, if they go land -5 the board, my life sucks. It's a tap land. Got the cottage. Okay. Would not hate a fight spell. Could easily just have to like go for the third in their deck. Okay, you're at 6. You have a billion mana. I get sweepered. Really, dude? Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, cool. What a joke, man. Come on. Alright. We get dunked on. We get 360 no-scoped. Unfortunate. You know? Props. Can't hate too much. Shit. What turn is this, by the way? Is turn 5? This turn 6. Did I go first? I thought I went first. I guess they went first, and I don't actually recall, but it's just a play draw diff. Like, these ramp decks are probably unplayable against mice, right? But, alright. That was a close one. It's fun to watch my opponent go off. We'll let him do the thing. Maybe they've got, like, a haste card. Up the Beanstalk is so cool, by the way. I don't know. I don't think I've ever spoken about the card, but I think that it's just like a banger design. Oh, hell yeah. Alright. Respect. I can't hate too much, but you gotta give him haste. If you don't give him haste, nobody cares. Alright, what are we going to? 62. 68. Oh, this is funny. Yeah, my opponent's deck is wildly unplayable, but this is sweet. It's just so fucking greedy. Ramp cards. Also, Draco Omniscience. Also, Storm Dragon. Alright. They did the thing. Negative 182. Alright, GG's. This deck's sweet. I actually think the Obliterator deck's probably decent. Like, we did some dying, but a lot of the meta is just mice. We didn't really play against mice. So I think if you're playing against mice a lot, I think this is worth giving a shot. And I really like the new cards, too. I think the new cards have a reasonable place. But that is going to be it. That's all I got time for to record with this deck. I know people really like this deck. I wish things could have gone a little better, but it was still fun. Got to see opponents showcase some cool, crazy stuff. So, GG's. Like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.